Welcome to Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Being a fireman, father, veteran, husband, world record holder, and Ironman, he brings stories of experience to impact your life while challenging you to live it. What do you want from your life? Why do you want it? Are you willing to go through the challenges to get there? If you have the courage to take that first step, let this podcast be the catalyst to start your fire, while you bring the resilience to make it continue to burn. Our lives are made up of moments called right nows. So let's get started. Forged in the Fires podcast with your host, Fireman Rob, begins now.
Welcome back to Forged in the Fires podcast. I'm your host, Fireman Rob. Today we are going to talk about emotional control. Now, this is something that none of us will ever be perfect at. This is something that none of us will ever master. But it's something that we can all get better at, that we can all continue to move forward with and work at on a daily basis. The question I have is, do you ignore your emotions or hide from them? And a lot of times the reason why we ignore them or hide from them is because either two things. There could be more, but the two things that I identified are, one, our emotional reaction to it will be so strong that we are fearful of what others may say, or it is an emotion that we do not want to have to deal with. Those are two of the reasons that I see in my own life why I have to work on my emotional control, why I have to continue to remind myself why I am either reacting or why I am hiding. And that is the one thing that we can all agree on, is that mental health, physical, emotional health, the more that we can understand ourselves, not understand from the standpoint of what others do or what everybody feels like they do, but take what they say and then correlate it into your life. The more that we can understand ourselves, the better we can understand why, the more our brains can wrap around how we can find solutions to the problems that we have. That is one of the critical things about emotional control. The more you understand your emotions, the more you understand where they come from, the more we can understand how to react to them positively and at the same point effectively. Thanks for listening to Forged in the Fires podcast. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks for listening and supporting the Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast, and please share this episode with a friend or family. To find out more about Fireman Rob or reach out about a question, go to www.firemanrob.com. Until next time, live your life forged in the fires.